Right. Welcome to D&D Night.
Hello.
This is stream number
I'll tell
2
you.
of 3 for me today. I'm losing my
You're
mind.
doing.
Man.
Why are you
Three
doing
streams.
3 streams?
Because I'm a crazy
Three
person.
streams. Holy cow.
I'm gonna since we're ending early, I'm gonna come back later on and do another stream tonight. There's lots of things
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out. All kinds of new games.
I know. I got some new games.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
I got Forza Horizon 5. That's the first brand new game I've bought in a very long
Wait.
time.
That came out.
Yeah, it's really good. It's actually really good. Like a friend of mine got it and he was talking it up, and I was like, hell yeah, okay, I'll check it out. It's really good. Plus, I got like hundreds of actual. I remember playing racing games when I was a kid, and it was just a bunch of like made-up cars that the developer had. But like Forza has actual real cars, tons of them.
That's
Even
Microsoft.
like-
Is that who makes
I
that one?
totally forgot about that
Is it-
game.
Yeah,
Right.
Microsoft funds it. Yeah.
Is that the one that came
Is-
with the 360 long time ago? Was that Forza?
Yeah, Forza.
Okay.
Yeah, just regular Forza. Yeah, way
the one,
back.
the one that was real sensitive. I was used to always playing like the arcadey ones. You plow down
It's
telephone
pretty-
poles and
yeah,
all that.
yeah.
And this one, you turn the wheel too sharp and you go off the road like real life.
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
almost
worst.
like a real, like a real car. This one's actually really good. It's the best racing game I've played since Project Gotham Racing, which was the last like decently serious racing game I played.
I was gonna say the first game that I played that had real cars in it was Project Gotham.
That's not the first game I ever played that had real race cars in it. That was Gran Turismo for the PlayStation.
I never played
Yeah.
that one.
I love
That's,
Gran
that's where
Turismo.
I learned about Koenigsegg and
Oh yeah, Koenigsegg,
McLaren.
the McLaren. Yeah, you learn about all the European brands.
That's where I learned about the
Citroen
cardigans. The theme song.
and the cardigans.
I have a question. In Forza Horizon 5, is the Volkswagen Beetle in that game?
Yep, old ones.
Oh,
I don't know about the new ones.
Huh.
The old one's part of a storyline because it's set in Mexico, and they're like the Mexican lady who's like your best friend throughout the story. Air quotes. She shows
why
up.
is
She's
it-
like, "Oh, this is my papi's vacho," is what she says, and you go find it, and it's like just a beat up old bug, and then she's like, "I rebuilt it. Let's drive it." And you go driving around, and you're like, "That's cool," and then she tells you 10 minutes later, "I changed up the suspension. Let's go do a different style of racing." You're like, "Oh, cool, okay," and you show up. It's a completely different car, different paint job. Like it's like you did that in 10 minutes. You're really breaking my believability. You're killing my immersion.
does
That-
does Forza have car physics like Project Gotham, or is it more like Gran Turismo?
It's not as realistic as something like Project Cars, or maybe even It probably is as realistic as Gran Turismo. The tuning is insane. You can change like spring rates and camber angles and do
But,
engine
when,
swaps
when you
and like.
crash into other cars, does it like are you done? Do you
There's
stop,
no.
or do you sort of glide off?
You can just keep going. The damage is totally cosmetic, and it's not even that cosmetic. You can. The weird thing is like light poles. They're made out of paper. Guardrails. They're made out of paper. Everything's made out of paper. You go off road and you're just plowing through trees and bushes, and then all of a sudden, one random tree out of all the trees is made out of lead or something, and you're just like stop dead from 200 miles an hour, and you're like, okay, I guess that tree is the one that has like impact resistance. That was a hardwood. All these other ones were just like,
Balsa.
bunch of-
Balsa wood trees.
yeah, it's all balsa wood trees. It's like, and there's a bunch of there's like a jungle zone and a desert zone, and you know,
I have to look into that. My favorite thing to do with Project Gotham was play cat and mouse.
there is a feature in the game called a barn find feature where you like they put a zone on the map and you go to it and you have to find a garage in the zone. Then it's like your guy stands there and you open it, let's see what car we found, and you get the car for free, and it's cool. And it was really, I was like, this is a cool feature. And what really broke that one for me though is like I pull up to this shack in the middle of Mexico on the top of a mountain with nothing else around. We pull open the doors and it's like a $5 million insanely rare Jaguar from the 90s that only like 10 exist. And okay, one's sitting on top of a mountain in Mexico. Get out of here.
Sure.
It's all beat up and messed up. He's like, I'll get this fixed for you. And then 20 minutes later, he's like, I got that car done. Come pick it up. And, okay. Where'd you even find parts?
All right, so it's D&D time.
No, I want to talk about my immersion being broken.
There's no cars in D&D.
There could be.
There
There's
can be.
cars.
We need to get ourselves a Volkswagen Beetle. How many people do we have?
F-Zero is the best racing game. Fight me. That it just makes you sound old.
So last time, recap for Francisco.
Yes,
the
please.
party. You guys. Victor over here.
We beat up Victor.
Um,
Or
Oh.
Joe beat up Victor.
he succumbed to the power of the eye, and
Oh, no.
he really liked it, and he didn't want to take it. He didn't want to give it up.
Yep,
but
Quill
he
must
He
be older
became
than me.
he became
So-
Golem for a minute.
A little bit of a party fight. Victor was tied up to the mast of many deaths. Victor was tied to for a while.
Great.
Eventually-
One splinter off, and something crazy might happen.
Eventually, he overcame his cravings.
Right.
His cravings.
And then you guys made your way into town. Jack was with his mom for most of the day, but he conveniently stepped away for a moment, long enough for one of Sim's men to sneak in and into your parents' house.
No.
And deliver a message that Sim wanted to talk. And so you guys made your way through the jungle to go chat with Sim, seeing Sim for the first time. Big scary guy, but not so scary whenever you were 2 deadly critical hit cards on the deck. And he managed to blink away as he was about to die. You can see he was in bad shape. Him and one of his archers disappeared as you guys fought. He offered he wanted a bargain. He said, "Hey, you go and kill Lunai for me, and then I will allow Jaren to live." The Volder and Jack father that he captured. You said no, and I killed him anyway, or tried to kill him, and he teleports away. You have a
Prisoner.
an elf on the ground that you killed. And you saved her, right? You stopped her from dying, so she is
Spared the dying.
so she is unconscious and very, very beat up on the ground here in the jungle. Yeah, you are on Barajar still. The ocean you can hear is pretty close by. You've kind of walked to the other side of the island. It's kind of a skinny island. And you've got you do have a dead rogue there next to you also.
Oh yeah, I grabbed his head and put it in my bag.
Right, a decapitated rogue because of the deadly cards on the critical hit deck last time.
I got a soggy.
We gotta go save
soggy head
Pete.
in my bag of holding.
So
Guys,
what
we
do you
gotta go
want to
save
do?
I want to save Pete.
Your father is out there, by the way.
Dead. He's
Dead?
now.
We gotta find him.
I would
Well,
like to
Be
find
able
him.
to until tomorrow.
Unless he teleported back and just killed him, like he said he was going to, which would be rough.
Maybe he was lying.
I want Pete.
I want Pete.
Your,
Give me
your
Pete.
dad's missing. Like, you know what? Remember that pet of mine? He was a good guy. Sorry, Dad.
Monkey.
To be fair, he spent more time with the monkey than his dad.
I guess we'll go back to the boat. And rest. So I
Yes,
can
that was the plan.
That gives me too much
reset
schoolwork
the
crap.
spell tomorrow.
You taking any bodies or just the living one? And
Yeah,
the
it's
head?
tied up. We tied it up, I think.
Yeah.
And
We
we're
tied
taking
it up?
that, and I got the head in my bag.
She's tied up.
Nice.
You
Is there anything on either one of them?
yeah, the elf is a sorceress. She's got some robes and she does have a bow. She has a wand. The rogue has a dagger. They all together have 20 gold. Including the two of them.
I guess we'll take that.
Francisco, did you know that we gotta level up?
Wait, did we?
Oh, Yeah,
Do
I
we-
didn't do
Oh yeah,
that.
level 16.
Do we know
Level
that she's a
16?
sorcerer?
Oh,
She never casts any spells, but you can, I mean, judging by what you reveal when you see what she's got on her.
But do we know if she's like sorcerer versus wizard?
You don't see.
Yeah, if she doesn't have a spell book.
You don't see a spell book.
Okay.
So
Well, as soon as she wakes up, she could just leave, potentially.
Just cover up her mouth and tie her hands.
She'll just leave.
How?
She could use meta magic to subtle cast teleport.
Meta magic only gets rid of one of the things that you need.
Teleport
So-
is only verbal.
she has a longbow
teleport
and a
over.
longsword on her.
You could take away her spellcasting components and her focus.
Okay. I don't know how it works exactly, I guess.
You still need components to cast spells.
20 gold.
20 whole gold.
It's like, bink. Just a drop in the bucket.
We're 16th? We're 16th level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got an ability score improvement. Nice.
Yeah.
What do
We
I
haven't
want to
actually
improve? Then?
got it yet, I think, until we long rest. but-
Yeah, you need a long rest. Yeah.
I'll just take Warcaster, I think.
Pretty good.
That seems pretty good, yeah.
I took my ability to score improvement. I can teleport twice
I
now.
didn't get anything else. I need to roll my health, though.
teleport twice.
What's my hit die? Is it a
Yeah.
D6? I think it
It's
is.
exciting.
You're so cool, brother.
I know
Let me
I
launch.
am.
Let me launch up freaking
Brother.
Talespire.
Your
Brother, what you doing there, brother?
Okay, well, let's head back to the boat.
You're talking about the boat with prisoner in tow
Yeah.
through the town.
Disarmed prisoner.
Huh?
Took all of her stuff.
Yep.
Wait, should we walk through the town with her, or should we just
How are we gonna?
teleport back to the mansion?
Oh yeah, I guess we could teleport back to the mansion. Do they have to be willing? I haven't actually read that spell
Well,
enough
she's
to know.
unconscious, then she's just carried. I
Yeah,
believe.
she's willing if she's unconscious.
That's
Is what you're saying?
no, I'm saying she is not a creature
Oh, okay.
for this particular instance.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Jeez, Isaac, how messed up. All right, what board are we on?
If you're going back to the boat, let's go to Barajar. I'll summon you.
Okay, cool. I need to roll my health.
There you go. Did you get it?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna roll my health.
Is the rogue head willing?
Not bad.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah, instead of willing creature. Yeah, we can. Yeah, if we're gonna teleport back, that's cool.
Okay. Can you Wink? You're back in the
Hey,
in the room
shit.
in the
Nice.
mansion.
Oh boy,
Oh boy.
everyone's gonna take a nap.
Magnificent bungalow.
He needs his
Yeah,
rest.
our magnificent bungalow. Because we learned last week it's really not nearly as big as we thought it was. It's a magnificent 3-bedroom apartment. There we go. Got my new health.
It's still not that well. Okay, so it's as big as you like, any floor plan you like. The space can't exceed 50 cubes, each cube being 10 feet. So it's no bigger. It's a 500 square foot place.
What? 50
What?
cubes? That'd be way more than 500 square. That'd be 5,000 square feet.
No, 50 times
Wouldn't it?
10.
50 cubes.
Add your zeros. We're David. You're in. You,
Because you're calculating square footage. So it'd be
You
cubed.
think I remember
wouldn't
this
it?
stuff?
Cubed would be the volume, not the square footage.
yeah, so it's even less than that.
Magnificent. So you're telling me I have a
Magnificent
magnificent
studio apartment.
apartment? Yeah. It's even smaller than I thought. It's a studio apartment with a locked sliding closet that we can go inside.
I don't know where your 100 servants are going to be, but they're somewhere around there. It contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people.
Yeah. Okay.
How
How?
are you
Let's
squeezing
see.
100 people into a studio apartment?
Hey,
Or
we
100
throw some
servants.
ragers, okay?
It's just like a mosh. It's one of those things where like the floor collapses and we're on YouTube.
I'm trying to see if it reads any other way, but
Yeah,
create
500
a
square
floor
feet.
plan any you like, but space can't exceed 50 cubes, each cube being 10 feet on each side.
Oh, 10
Yeah,
foot
500
cubes means
square
100
feet.
square feet per cube. So 50 of them makes it 5,000 square feet.
What? Say that again?
10 foot cubes means 100 square feet per cube.
That's
So-
cubic feet, though.
I don't know. That's what they're
Oh,
saying.
yeah, 10
Like-
by 10. Okay, so yeah, it's 5,000.
Oh, it's
It's a volume of 5,000 feet.
It depends on who you ask. It's 50 times 10 times 10 times 10, which would make 50,000 square feet. But that doesn't seem right. That means
50,000 cubic feet.
yeah.
A 10 by 10 cube is 100 square
Right.
feet.
Cubic
Yeah,
feet.
yeah,
50
yeah.
of those.
So it's 5,000 square feet. So I was right.
Math. See, sometimes
right
math
the
does
first
come up in
time.
your regular life.
Ah,
It's still not huge. It's still not a mansion.
5,000 square feet is pretty big.
It is, but it's no. I don't consider it a mansion.
I mean, isn't it? That's like 3 of my house.
I don't know. Better than our magnificent studio, though. All right, we're chilling in the
Yeah.
in the mansion.
Yeah, it's just an extra dimensional hoarder's apartment full of food. Yeah, pretty much.
About an hour later, your elf wakes up. Where do you put her?
Not
I mean,
not in our apartment.
He's going on the mast.
On the mast?
Like everyone
the
else.
tradition is the
Just going in
math.
the mass.
Yeah.
So she comes to. She's what's going on? She's angry. She's furious.
You have been captured.
Where's Pete?
You have been captured. She's like, oh, well, I hadn't noticed.
Is this the mast I know so much about? I've heard stories about this mast.
You are all the messed.
She says,
God.
"What do you want with me?
Where are they?
Where is who?
Don't play coy with me. Where are they?
Let me free, and I'll tell you.
I don't believe you. Tell me now.
Let me free now."
Pull that guy's head out of the bag and be like, this is what's going to happen to you.
Look.
Roll me an
It's still a
intimidate.
little-
Roll me an
still a little
intimidate
goofy.
with advantage.
Oh, jeez. Well, I just get.
You want me
My
to intimidate?
My intimidation is +0, so.
That's not bad. Oh, okay.
Let's see.
I was thinking of the combined. I saw 14 and I was like, that's not terrible.
She squints. She says, "You don't scare me. I didn't like him anyway."
But what about your own head? Do you like it?
What about your boss's head? Because he ran from us because he's such a pushover.
She doesn't say anything. Is Shiro standing there?
Yeah.
Okay. She looks over at you and she says, "He told me about you. What he made you do, and you just run like a coward. I'm scared of you."
All right,
Oh,
I'm going to
man.
stop.
I'll say,
I'm
what
gonna
about me?
I'm going to start clipping her toes off. One
And
at
when
a
she
time.
said, "I'll walk up and just pound her," I'm gonna keep punching her over and over again.
Okay. She's
Like
out.
until she's
One-
like
she got-
bloodied up.
She got 1 hit point.
Oh, no.
So
It's alright, we'll spare the
no.
dying.
Oh, spare the dying. Oh,
Yeah, spare the dying.
You have to keep her awake,
Okay.
Shiro.
what would you like to do for the next few hours when she wakes up? You've got
Continue resting, I
you've got a
suppose.
few hours.
Hopefully she'll have amnesia and we can try that threat again. She wakes up. I'm captured? Yes.
You
For
are
the first time, you are captured. Oh, jeez.
Okay, so while you're waiting for her to wake up again,
Yeah.
you hear some commotion on the docks, and
Oh, okay.
the old guy who does some fishing, that you gave,
Yeah. 10 gold or whatever.
yeah, you gave him like a lifetime wage to.
Yeah.
He's pointing at your boat, and there's someone standing there next to him.
Who is
I'll look over the edge. What are you doing, old man?
So you see him talking to a figure. He's just wearing sort of commoner clothes. Big guy, human looking. He's got kind of a bit of a bump on his under, a bit of an underbite, a little bit of bump there. Finn and Shiro recognize him.
Oh.
His name is Ron Perlman.
His name is Bartok.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that name sounds super familiar.
Bartok. I'm gonna go over there.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I know exactly who that is.
Bartok, this is like pre-streaming days.
Yeah, yeah.
Bartok was in the town
Lindris's.
of Crawport. He ran a map shop, but he also worked for the underground group called the Scythe, who worked at like destroying the Empire. And he also worked a bit with Lindris. He broke you out of jail and got you to Lindris. And then Shiro has a history with him and his people.
I will stay on the boat with the sorceress.
Okay. Bartok sees you coming over and raises his hand and says, "Shiro, it's good to see you. How what brings you over here?"
Looking for Sim.
What brings you over here? We haven't seen you in a long time.
Oh, just traveling around. I hear there's some Empire things happening over here.
Oh, yeah, we
And,
just got done almost killing Sim.
And we stole all their valuables.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. He teleported away before we could finish him off.
We have his sorcerer on the boat.
Good. What are you gonna do with her?
Try to find out where Sims is.
Okay.
Bones is gonna come over there.
Any ideas how to get information?
Well, you're looking pretty powerful yourself, just by the looks of you and Finn now. I trust
Bone wants to come
you'll know
and-
what to do.
Bones wants to come and join in with the talk.
He looks at you and nods.
So how did you
Say hi.
how did you find us here?
I get around. Your name, you aren't really inconspicuous, so your name's out there.
Well,
I travel here and there.
how's you've been on the Teal lately? How's it going there?
I haven't ever since the Empire left and fell apart. I've left.
We haven't been back in quite some
months.
time. Yeah.
So when you get Sim, what's your plan then?
I'm gonna murder him.
Oh man, you don't even want to know. But I'll tell you, and I'll fill him in on what's going on.
On everything?
Yeah.
They
Okay.
have my prized possession.
Yeah, they got his monkey.
The monkey.
We're gonna kill 50 people to get his monkey back.
Monkey's very important.
I mean, hey. Also, my father. Can't forget about that.
That's a secondary
course.
thing, but
It says,
Forget about her father.
well, I have been doing what I can. Me and the Scythe, we've been picking up some reports of the remnants of the Empire Sim is trying to rebuild. We hear they may be on Garstead, so that might be a good place for you, if you wish to assist.
Yeah. He said Sim told me Lunai's back.
Okay.
we don't know how she's back, but she's back apparently.
We're gonna have to deal with that because that's a big issue.
Mm-hmm.
You seem rather nonplussed about all this information we're giving you.
I'm in shock.
Oh, okay.
last I saw you, you were working for some ex-slaves,
Yeah, that was all.
looking to buy a map, something like that. One of you got captured. Where's that fella
Oh, yeah.
at? Where's that
The
monk?
the
that monk-
Dragonborn?
the monk fella and the Dragonborn.
Oh,
My endless suffering.
the Dragonborn died, and so did the monk.
Yeah.
So I'd like to point out one thing with Quill, who's in chat here. So
Oh, okay.
when I made up some of these names for these characters, Isaac wasn't in the campaign yet, so I was free to use whatever Star Trek names I wanted. And so there you go. That's why Bartok is here. and Garrick is on.
Really, you just changed the M to a B. That's where that came from.
Maybe.
I thought it was a Diablo reference.
Oh. So I had
Bartok.
Bartok.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
The claws.
And then Garrick was. No one else knows Star Trek, so it's fine. I can use those kind of names. But no, now Isaac has taken away half my name list.
Too much Star Trek.
So he said. So you told him all about the eye and everything like that, right?
He already knew about the eyes, didn't he? I don't think we're telling him how many we've found, but
he says that sounds like powerful stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
We sure that's safe?
You know.
I know.
Listen, we used one to kill like a little small god. It wasn't that big a deal, you know. And then we turned it in to the
You remember the thing that we had to fight with Linzerus? You sent me underground.
Mm-hmm.
We had to use these eyes, the power from that, to kill it. After we made errors and went to hell.
Sounds pretty dangerous.
Well, you know, Linzerus is a deer. Is that what I keep saying? A goat, but he's a deer, right? He's a deer.
He's a deer.
He's a deer. We don't know where he is. We think he's, you know, with the sea witch, and him out of the picture. All that's left is, you know, scary necromancer lady and Wizards of South Shore.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure Linzerus is fine. He likes to be alone anyways.
He's a deer. So, like,
Can't be more alone than that.
unless they made chili out of him, I'm sure he's fine.
Well, I think his girlfriend's a bear.
Oh, yeah, his girlfriend's a bear. She's on the boat.
It seemed like they were together.
Interesting.
We've been trying to solve that problem, too, but that one's hard.
Yeah.
Harder than killing God, apparently.
He says, well, yeah, if you want to help out the scythe still, we would take your assistance. But your services
I'll help.
are probably best served at disrupting anything you see near Garstead. Everything
Is
on
his
the
boat, Orin?
You don't see a boat. Anything that's on the original island, that's we did it. The Empire is done for. They've collapsed. Sim ran. He collected up what he could, and I think he's we know he's trying to rebuild things. And we gotta stop him before he does it. If Lunai is back, depends on what she's doing. If she's trying to build the Empire, we'll make sure we stop her too. But
I would have to bet that she's probably looking for us. We have all of her stuff.
We do have all of our stuff.
Our armor, her
Does
sword.
Volder know that the Empire, or that we destroyed that one, or that one city for Shiro?
the destruction of that city is what awakened you.
Yeah, but does he know that was from Shiro?
Oh,
I don't think-
Bartok doesn't know.
No.
Alexis, that was from the.
No, don't. What are you doing? You don't know either. You don't know we blew it up. We never told you that.
You don't.
Yeah, I'm asking if the.
Out here spilling the beans that we blew someone up, and by someone I mean a whole city. We're good guys.
That's
Yeah,
when
we're
you know
the
you're
good
evil.
guys.
I'm asking if that was the Empire that destroyed that city.
Asking,
he knows.
Asking Bartok if he knows if the Empire blew up the city.
Yeah.
He says, you're talking about these devices, artifacts you guys are finding. I think that might be what did it. It's
Seems likely.
I bet you're right.
Dangerous South, and you do what you want, but if I were you, I'd stay away from that kind of stuff.
Hey, if you ever come across one,
We do know where to
don't
take them
touch
to.
it
Where?
with
Yeah,
magic.
Where do we take them? Where do you take them?
You take them to us, and then we take them to the correct people.
Who?
Basically, is how it works.
Who's the correct people?
That is information that we will not give up.
He looks at Shiro. He says, "Come on, Shiro."
How'd you get here, by the way? No. How'd you get here, by the
I
way?
already said it.
Well, you guys said at the same time. What'd you say?
I said Terrassians.
What are you doing? How'd you get to this island? There's no boat.
There's other places to dock a boat. I find it best in my line of work to not come in the front door.
I'm feeling more skeptical of this guy the longer we talk. Like, I'm feeling like, is this really him? Or is it someone...
Make an insight check.
My insight's garbage. I'll make
I'm
an
proficient in
insight check.
insight. You know what? I'll make an insight check. I finally figured out I'm really good at something.
He
I'm
says,
back on the boat. I find a seat on the deck, and I'm just thumbing through the Terrassian
Nope.
journal, looking for some sort of moral context, if I can find any.
15 is what I got.
to insight.
Yeah.
Seems like Bartok.
I'll make an insight check.
He sees you looking at him. He says, "You remember me? I saved you from Crawport. Me and Shiro, we worked all the time.
I mean, yeah, I remember you.
We took an empire down."
But you seem a
At
lot more
20
sketchy than you were last time we saw you.
My insight is a 20.
Was breaking you out of jail on the up and up. Is that the
I don't mean sketchy as in like that way. I mean like you're prying for information that I don't want to give you.
I see the I hear rumors of an artifact destroying a city, and I meet you, and you were talking about these same artifacts, and it's
You were on that island. You knew about these artifacts. Linzerus had these artifacts.
You kept me in the dark on a lot of things.
Do I get
Alzira had
anything
these
with a
artifacts.
20 insight?
Perhaps that's what has raised my suspicions. What'd you get, David?
A 20 insight.
Seems like he's on the old up and up.
Alright.
Seems just a curious fella.
So listen, this place
He's like
you think that they're at.
Garstead.
What do you? Yeah. What exactly do you want us to do? You want us to show up and just wipe everyone out? Is that the plan?
Well, if Sim manages to get the Empire reconstructed, then it could be even stronger than it was before. They didn't allow magic before, and from what I've
he feels
seen,
threatened.
from what have seen, Sim has had magic users on his boats. So imagine an empire like that, but with magic. I feel like maybe something we should stop. We should stick with it. Never give up.
He's afraid of Lunai. Otherwise, he wouldn't have asked us to go kill her.
I'll do some searching around. If I find her, I will let you know.
He told us where she was, didn't he? Or
He said she was
did he
on.
not?
He said she was on Tial.
Oh, he said she was on Teal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there you go. As far as we know, she's on Teal. That's what he said. I don't know how she's alive. She was in hell when we were there.
We kind of killed our jailkeeper, though.
I suppose. We did kind of kill the jailkeeper. Killed the warden.
As well. Unless you have anything else, I'll be on my way. Nice to meet up with you again. I'll be seeing you, I'm sure.
You have a sending stone or something? You want to leave?
I don't, But I'm sure we'll meet up again.
Mm,
And that's the last we've ever seen him.
yeah, then
That's
he's
so
gone
rough.
forever. That's just strange. He seems more strange than he used to be.
When did you guys meet? Well, I guess never mind. I already know the answer to
He
that.
shakes. Holds out his hand to shake your hand, Shiro.
I'll shake his hand.
There's a joy buzzer in it.
He nods to the other two of you.
I'll nod back.
Okay.
And he makes his way back into town. Looks like he's going to the market.
I'm going to.
I'm asking him about the city if that exploded.
Should we tell him?
No, we shouldn't.
Tell me what.
You know what I think we should do? I
Hang
think
on.
that
Like, follow him.
I think that I'm gonna fly around the island and see if he has a boat, and you guys should keep an eye on him for now.
All right, I'll tell him.
So I'm gonna cast fly and try to scoot around the island, the border, to see if there's a boat, or I can go straight up and see if there's a boat. It's not a very big island, is it?
It's kind of long. It's skinny. It's like a pancake. It's a hot dog.
Pancakes are you eating?
It's a hot dog island. So it's skinny in the middle and then long
A
on
hot dog island.
east to west is long, north to south is skinny.
Oh,
Eating those
Lord.
hot
You're
dog
on
pancakes.
the middle top side of the hot dog.
Middle top side.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, I'm confused.
What
Is it
what
like
hot
a hot dog
dog?
with buns on both sides? And
No,
the
no,
buns
no
are, like,
buns, just the hot
towards-
dog.
Oh, it's okay. It's just a sausage right down the middle. It's
Yeah.
just like it's like Japan but smaller.
There you go. Japan flipped on its axis.
All right.
So it's like a croissant.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, pancake from the side, right? Quill has got it. Quill understands what. Yeah, he
We
knows.
meant a pancake from the. No. You're not getting that bad. Nobody goes. What's the shape of a pancake? And they go, it's a line. I have to look at it straight down. What is that? I roll my pancakes up and eat them like a tortilla. That's how I eat all my pancakes.
It made sense to me. I don't know what you guys. I don't understand what you don't get.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so you were on the north center part
I'm
of
in
the
the
hot
middle
dog.
of the hot dog.
Do you want to
Yeah.
go clockwise around? You want to go counterclockwise? You want to jump to the other? What do you want to do?
I can go straight up and probably see everything.
You could
right?
probably see north and south side.
I'll go up and then get to the sides so that I can see. Yeah, like even if it's hot dog shaped, it isn't that big.
So you go up. You give me a perception check while you're up there.
Ooh, okay. Let's see what my perception is. Okay. Talespire, where are you at?
I'll find my map.
Oh, this is going on. I'm going to be asking Shiro.
Did my GPU drivers crash? Yes, they did. Hey, hey.
I'm asking Shiro, and it sounds like he's keeping something from me.
What?
Oh,
You have no reason to believe we blew up that city if that's what you're getting at.
And now you guys are
Wrong.
asking suspicious. You guys said don't tell him anything.
I
Well,
slapped
I
my
was right
brother.
there.
slap
All right,
my
I gotta
phone.
restart my
Perfect.
computer. I'll be back.
You calm yourself.
You calm yourself.
I think Bones has a reason to be suspicious.
Bones.
Volder, whatever. I'm still getting used to it.
Forget
I
your
miss
old
his
self,
skeleton.
brother.
Why, being a skeleton was awesome. You're just jealous because I got a chance to become a skeleton, and you didn't.
That's why we gotta kill. What's her face?
Boulder.
No.
What? I'm a she?
Sure.
Not only am I a woman, but I
you
need to
gotta
be
die.
killed again.
I lost my maps. I don't know why I can never find them. I make folders, and then I move folders, and I can never find things. So you don't get a map.
Uh-oh.
You just have to remember things.
Okay.
Pancake. A pancake on the side. Why is that so hard to understand?
So it's like an ox.
I got mad. I can't believe about this pancake on the side thing.
An ox.
It's ox shake? Yeah, pancakes.
And he got so mad.
Yes, pancakes.
Oh. Hey,
So yeah, while we're waiting on him,
Mhm.
go ahead,
question.
Francisco.
D&D question.
Yes.
So instead of the ability score improvement, I can take a feat?
Yep.
That's
Okay.
true.
Okay, that's what I did. All right.
Okay.
That's it.
What'd you take?
Piercer.
Oh, you can shoot like if there's one behind Indiana Jones style.
No,
Was it that
so
one?
what it says is it says increases your strength or dexterity by 1 to a maximum of 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you can reroll one of the attack's damage dice, and you must use that new roll.
Oh, okay.
So if you roll bad damage, you can re-roll one.
Yeah. And then if I get a crit, I roll an additional damage dice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
That could be nasty if you got quadruple damage.
Ooh.
It's fun when you get quadruple damage. It's really fun whenever you get max quadruple damage.
Ooh.
You got
Oh,
it
man.
twice. No
So-
more of those.
While waiting on Eric to come back, I told you I'm just looking through the journal.
Yeah.
Waiting for her to wake up, looking through the journal for any sort of moral context. So do I find anything?
Moral
Or is it
context
very
in,
sort of-
in what kind of context?
Do they believe what they were doing? Like, does this book seem plotty or vengeful in any way? Or does it just seem
It's a journal written by a child. So it's pretty vague in a lot of any sort of feeling, like those kind of feelings or looking ahead. Any of that kind of talk isn't there. It's really just it's a child's journal. So it's more very to the point, of the situation, not really paying much attention to what's going on elsewhere.
do I know whose journal this is?
Give me an intelligence check. You don't know, but I'll see if I can.
It doesn't write
Now
the
that
name
you
in the
know
book.
some more things, I'll see if you can put it to you.
Probably not.
Apparently, someone hasn't been paying attention in class to always write your name.
3.
Species.
I'm not sure. Bevel is introduced, is in there quite a bit. And Thuria. So whoever they were was probably friends with Bevel, as a kid, and they were not on the main island. You know that much.
And Cerulean is mentioned in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's not hers. All right.
I'm gonna keep talking to Shiro about the island, or not the island, about the city,
What city?
the lizard city, or the big city. I don't know
What
if
a-
it was lizard or not.
What about it?
It sounds like you know something about it.
I knew it blew up.
Do you know what caused the explosion?
Like I said, probably one of those eyes.
Do you know who caused it?
Oh, why? How would I know that?
Oh, man.
Can I roll an insight?
Suspenseful music.
I want to roll an insight.
Sure. Mr. Bone's gonna make more enemies.
Aw, you got lucky.
That was nothing.
He's done with
7.
I think I want deception.
Yeah.
6. I got -2.
it. What's your? You
Oh,
roll,
wait, I rolled a 7.
Did you? You got a +5 to your wisdom
I'm wisdom?
or
I have
intelligence?
and
Insight.
yeah, it's insight, and I'm proficient in it.
Ah, okay. He is withholding something.
Is he asking questions he would never know to ask?
Yeah.
Yep.
Am
Are you
I?
Are you metagaming?
I don't feel like
Oh,
I am.
I don't feel like I am. I have no knowledge of this thing happening. Did you blow up that city?
Well, he knows about the city blowing up because now that he knows his character's story, he died. He got resurrected by Alzira, became one of her minions.
Yeah.
City blows up. He wakes up. that city blowing up gave him sentience or whatever.
But if he got sentience after the explosion, he wouldn't know what caused his sentience, right?
He remembers his time as a skelly.
He remembers his time as a skelly.
Yeah.
And now he's like, this guy must have done it.
Well, yeah, that's a bit of a stretch, but
I'm not like this guy must have done it, but I gotta know he's got to know something.
Why? You didn't even meet us on that island.
He seems like he knows something.
Seems like he just the way he looks.
You guys just said don't tell him anything.
He's got the face of a
He's
guy
got
who
that
would blow
face.
something up. I didn't
Yeah.
say don't
Alright.
tell him anything. I said
Listen.
don't tell him where we turn in the eyes.
And then I said, all right, you guys know about the city, and you guys were like, don't tell him anything about what happened. And now I'm asking questions.
We said that out of character.
think
Shiro,
you said that
you
in
were
character.
tailing Bartok, correct?
Yep.
He's just hanging out in the town in the market. Are you stealthily trying to follow him?
Yep.
Give me that stealth check.
Well, I guess
And
since I'm
give
with
me your
Shiro,
perception check, Eric, Finn.
Yeah, I know. I got to relaunch Talespire. Windows 11, a little bit of Windows 11 teething errors there. I restarted and it just like nuked my whole graphics card driver. I had to reinstall them.
It's 18 on
Okay.
stealth.
Windows 11 teething and my old graphics cards probably like
He doesn't appear to notice
Hate
you, but
life.
he doesn't give a sign as if he notices you or not.
I launched the wrong game.
He hangs out in the market, just sort of browsing the wares. Doesn't seem to be doing anything of importance.
I'll just keep watching until I don't know. I'll watch for a couple hours.
Give
No
me
one told me what they were doing, right? They just took off, and I was.
I could have
I
told you.
assume
that
I'm
blew
still
away.
with Shiro, right?
Dock, and then he left, and then nobody said anything to me. They just all left.
wouldn't I still be with Shiro since I'm talking to him?
Shiro took
Ball.
off.
Can you summon me to the board or
I thought I was
barrier?
following him.
I'll just go there.
You lost
I thought
track
I
of
was following
you lost
him.
track of him whenever he went to tail Bartok.
Oh, all right then. I guess I'll go back to the ship. Go talk with.
Oh, I got a 19 perception.
Okay, so to the south, you do see a boat that is not too far from the shore. It seems to be heading away from the islands.
It's heading away from the island.
Yeah. If you want to, so you can go further up to try to see both sides. But you might be too far to see much of anything. I've got you. I'm figuring you're like a few hundred feet up right now.
Yeah, I
So you-
could do that.
So you,
Pretty easily.
you're a bit far up to really see much. I guess you can see a little bit of stuff on the ground, but it's mostly jungly, so it's hard to make out much.
Yeah, I'm
ground
on the
stuff.
ground. Yeah, I'm looking for boats, which would be in the water.
And yeah, in the
so
water.
it's
So
easier to spot.
south, you see that one is heading out. It looks like it's going east, heading out east. So
Okay.
you can go either to the west side or east side. You can go try to go higher and see something, but it's gonna be hard to see anything that high up to be able to see both
Okay.
sides.
I can go to either side though, right? This island's not that wide.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a hot dog, so it wouldn't be.
It is a hot dog island.
Yeah, Quill. That's what's happening. He's trying to stealthily stalk a guy while Bones is like, "Listen, did you blow up a city or not?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Let me know. I'm tracking this guy. No, I need to know." All right. Yeah. I'll just go. I'll go to the left side of the island first and look there.
East?
Whatever.
West?
East. Yeah.
Okay.
East.
East. So you zoom over east. Shiro, you notice as Bartok is just kind of perusing around, just chatting with the folks. Doesn't give any signs that he is aware of you. He takes a step, like he does a quick little move as if he's trying to lose you. As he kind of goes around a market tent, but he stumbles a little bit as he tries to make the turn.
Is that natural one?
he kind of blows it off, but he was trying to lose sight of you.
You know that he knows that you know. That
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah. He knows that you're there.
I'll catch you up to him.
Okay.
What's going on, Bartok?
Hey, Shiro. I didn't see you there. Can I help you?
Yeah. Can you come back to my ship with me?
I'm a little busy, but sure, yeah. What you need?
I need to talk to you about some things in private.
Okay.
Maybe you can help me get some answers from this girl.
Okay.
Thanks. Let's head back.
Okay, he follows with you. East. You see no boats to the east.
No boats? Okay. I'll scoot back to the west.
Okay. Bartok joins you on the boat. He says, so where's this girl at? And he sees the tied to the mast.
Say hello.
He nods. You're a tall one.
Victor, hold person.
He's
Okay. Asshole person.
Yeah.
I'll ask you what's going on since
See how
I'm there.
hold person goes.
I was gonna pester Victor about the whole thing, but I guess since you came back, I can pester you again.
is it a save by me?
Yep. Wisdom save.
What is it? 18?
18.
I made it. He squints over at Victor and he looks back at you and he says, "What is this?"
I'm gonna try and grab him.
He
I'll say, well, I'm sorry, I don't know you.
He's going to
He said
try
that-
to not let you grab him. Roll me unopposed.
There's no way.
Oof.
And then I ask what's going on again. And then I'll grab my
18
trident, I
brutal.
guess, since
Very quickly dodges your grab and he says, "What is this? What is happening?"
Man, he's
What's
just
going on with
Yeah.
you, Bartok? You don't
touching
seem
him.
normal.
What are you talking about? You bring me onto your ship and try to attack me?
Who are you?
You know who I am. We've worked together. Oh, he points at Finn. Oh, he didn't point at Finn. Your other guy you've got.
up there.
We've worked together with us in Crawport and Lenzeris.
Whenever we saw him, he was talking to that old man that didn't like us, right?
No, he liked you because you paid him off for the information.
Well, if I hear this, I will quickly, but as subtly as possible, but not trying to be super subtle, I will cast Detect Evil and Good.
Yeah, he's evil.
Well, it tells me if he's
Oh,
aberration, celestial,
Right.
elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
he is not either of those things, but he is. I'll give it to you. He's evil. Sorry, dude.
You can sense it.
You can sense his evilness.
Yeah.
But that fits with what Shiro knows.
I'll
Of him.
walk over to him because he doesn't ping as any of those, so he just seems like a normal.
Well, read him off again.
Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
do I still ping as a fae?
Good question.
No, you don't.
Do I? I'd imagine I don't pay as a undead then.
You're double undead now.
You're double undead.
No, none of those.
None of those. Okay.
And he looks at you and he says, "Look, we've been through some things. I've done some things that I'm not happy about, but there's no reason for this. Look, if you don't want to help,
Victor,
fine."
asking you to insight check.
Yeah, I'm looking him over. Shiro just brought someone to the boat and said, "Hold person." So I'm like, "Who is this guy? What do my fearball eyes tell me?
Roll it. Roll it.
Your insanely sharp eyeballs.
Yep.
It's not great. 13.
The only thing you
Roll
caught
an
was
insight.
that whenever you cast that spell, it caught him off guard, but he was not scared.
This person. Looking at Shiro.
He was the person I worked with, but I don't think that's him.
Are you impersonating him? I'll look at Bartok.
He shakes his head and says, I don't know what to do. Look, if you don't want to work together anymore, we don't have to. Fine. You can move on. But
I will use detect magic.
he's got some magic gear.
But no like illusion spells or anything?
Nope. His cloak, his sword, his armor, which you see is under his clothes. He's wearing like commoner clothes, but he's got a glow underneath there.
It's the same. He's not no illusion. Maybe he just is not a great guy anymore.
He says that. Who says I was ever a great guy?
Oh, see, look, he doesn't even think he's good.
He says we had to do some things that none of us are proud of. He points at Shiro. He says we've done some things.
Have you done?
Well, Shiro, what did you go through?
I was
That's
thinking
just
that
be so
too,
terrible.
But we were in a
Quill.
war,
I'm not there.
and I'd like to not have her happen again. That's why I want your help.
Don't worry, war crimes wasn't invented at this time.
What? What? Yeah, they were.
No, that
How'd
was
you
until World War
find
One.
this, Bartok?
He says
You just show up here.
He reaches into his.
Where's your boat?
He's got a pouch.
How'd you get here?
He's got a pouch on his side, and he pulls it out. And it's got a piece of parchment. He unravels it, and it's
I'm gonna take that.
It's a wanted poster
Okay.
of
It's a wanted poster.
of all of you guys. He says, "Look, you guys get around."
Am I on
And
We're in the port, Bartok. Where's
yeah,
your boat?
It's
How'd
the one,
you get
it's
here?
the one by
Oh,
the
it's
gnomes.
the
He says, "Look, I've learned some things. I can teleport if I choose, and I chose."
Why were you running from me?
I noticed you following me, and I thought it best if I just disappear. He says, I have agents all over, and you know this. The Scythe are everywhere.
Ah!
And I got word that you were here, and I thought it best of a good time for me to confront you and see what you're up to. And I've heard words of you. I've seen your name. He points at the paper. That's not the only one. There's a flyer going around about you winning some sort of contest in the arena. And I thought maybe you wanted to help us out again. I guess I thought wrong.
So you don't care what happens to this sorcerer?
Nope.
I can kill her right now.
Go for it.
Speaking
I'll
of
walk over to her.
Did the sorceress ping
I will
any
keep.
defense while I had detect evil and good up?
Did what? The sorceress?
Did
No.
it- Yeah. No. Okay.
I will keep Shiro from killing her because we still need information.
It's a bluff.
Oh, Shiro just okay.
He's bluffing.
I'll put my sword right next to her neck. You're sure you're okay with this?
I thought you wanted information from her.
I'm gonna pull my sword back and start to come down.
He doesn't flinch.
I'll stop. Put my sword up.
Yeah.
These days, gone to hell. Seen worse. It's hard to trust people, Bartok.
I understand. I miss the days of being a map maker. But those days are gone. Long gone.
Yeah, no, I'm sad about that too. Someone killed my map buddy. Not gonna name who or point fingers at them, but someone did kill my map buddy.
Your friend
That
here
was very
talks a
sad.
lot. You
Sure
should watch
does.
that.
Yeah, he knows about things he shouldn't even know about too. It's
He's
great.
he's a legend.
I'm sorry, Bartok.
I said, I understand. He says, if you're still willing to help, I'll still take it. We could use you
Of course.
on Garstead.
If that's
Get-
where Sim is, I'll go.
I don't know if he's there now, but that's where he'll be.
That's where I'll be.
Are we
Who's
done?
this Garstead?
It's an island. Where you're from.
Oh.
He doesn't say that. The DM says that. Whenever you left home, you went to Garstead to train for under Pluma.
Oh, okay, that. Who will be there at Garstead?
It's Sim. They're trying to rebuild the empire there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've tried to get agents in there, but it's tight. There's some sort of creatures have taken over the island. Devils, imps. And I don't know why Sim has decided to take that as his place, but it's hard to get agents in there, and so I've seen your name around. I figured you, and if your friends are willing to help, be the best chance we got.
Yep.
Bring down the Empire. Would Bones know the Empire? I'd imagine he does.
I mean, he's kind of aware of it, but not really.
Okay, I'll ask him what's so bad, or what's a good question.
Empires are always bad. Haven't you seen Star Wars?
What makes this Empire so terrible than other ones that are probably from the past?
He says, I've lost a lot of good people to this empire. And we've finally, we're almost there. Here's our chance. He kind of
Is this
takes
like
your question, but he also kind of ignores you.
Is this like a nostalgia thing you guys used to do back then?
He looks at you and he says, he's a big guy, big half orc. And he says,
Oh.
you gotta shut up. He says, you're gonna say something one time and you're gonna get everyone killed.
Oh, you're very funny.
I don't think he was joking.
He says,
Neither was I.
he says, one thing we learn in this business is you gotta keep quiet. You don't
Well,
go,
the only
you
way
don't
to
go
get me
around-
quiet is to make me quiet, so have fun with that.
Is there like a
Old person on
vocal cord removal spell that I can cast on Boulder?
Called silence.
Oh,
Just
no.
permanent. I just need it permanent. Let's get. You know what? I'm willing to like lose myself to the eye to cast that spell.
looks at Shiro and he shakes his head and I don't know how you do it. He points at Jack and he says, now that he'd make a good spy.
I'm just watching him nodding my head.
No, he's just going for the opposite strategy. Jack's the quiet guy who sits around and gathers information. He's
Yeah.
the guy who goes, this guy's not a spy. He talks too much. He's an idiot. So they never catch him. You're asking some weird questions, stranger. Well, I'm just a weird guy. Must not be a spy. Let's tell him our secrets.
Oh my god.
Jack.
The island that the goblin refugees came from? That they said there was something crazy on it?
Not Garstead.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
You almost
I
ate
thought
it
I
there,
had it written
Jack.
down, but I couldn't find it.
All right, well, I must not have found a boat, so I'll head back to ours.
Yeah, so then you go west. So you went east, now you're going back west, and you don't see a boat.
Okay, I'll come back to ours.
Hey, look, it's Finn. He's coming back. Did you find anything?
No boats.
No, none.
No boats at all.
Didn't he just say he teleported here?
Check.
Oh, sorry. There was one boat, right? I did
You
see
are a
one
liar.
boat. I forgot about that one boat off in the distance, but it wasn't like a boat that was docked. It was just a boat that was going by.
That was leaving.
It was leaving?
Yeah.
What,
Well,
what did it have Empire people on it? Was it Sim's boat?
I didn't get that close to it, did I? I was looking for a docked ship.
Which direction was it headed?
I could tell him that. I don't remember, but I could tell him that.
South side of the
East.
island going east.
Is Gavidar the east of us?
What?
It's northeast of you.
All right, guys, let's get going.
Well, we need to rest. How many days away is it?
I don't know where my map is. Something like 2, maybe 3 days. Probably
Maybe
2.
we should go.
Yeah. We can rest up and be there.
We
in
can rest
time.
up on the way, yeah.
Yeah.
And just scoot.
Let's go. Nice to meet you, Bartok. We're going to leave now.
All right. You know what? Jack decided that he's gonna take over the wheel.
Wait, are we still on the island?
We're about to leave.
Or we're about to leave? Okay. I want to say goodbye to my mother.
Oh yeah, I should do that too. Thanks, Jack.
Go do it quickly while we
Yes.
get the ropes ready.
Pull up the anchor.
Bartok goes back to the market area. It's not really a market. It's just that sort of central square where there's a few sellers at.
Did I get anything else off of him during that whole conversation?
He was very, very hard to read.
Okay.
You didn't get anything off of him.
As he's leaving, I'll say, Bartok,
Yeah.
what are you up to?
He shakes his head and turns around and heads back down to the plank.
Goodbye.
Oh, do I get
He
back
was
before
weird.
he leaves?
You get back as he's leaving.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna stop him.
I said bye to my mom.
She says,
No, no, my mom.
you're going to get your dad, your father.
That's
Yes.
exactly where we're going. We're
How
gonna
do
kill
you
that
know
son
that?
of a gun who did it. Especially the guy especially since he
How do
told
you know
Pete.
that?
I don't know what.
How do you know they took his dad?
Because he was there.
No, this is their mom.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was Bartok. I was like,
It's like,
How do you
wait
know
a
that?
minute.
Sorry,
You know,
I need
that
more
would've
voice.
been
I
a-
guess I should add more voices to my repertoire, but that's my female voice. The other one was my male voice. That's all I got.
Okay.
Wait, what about the guy who took bets at the pirate island? I want him to come back.
Nope, he was a one and done guy. He doesn't.
Well,
He's,
yeah.
he's dead.
We can go visit him.
Nope, he
He
died.
died.
No.
No one should
Choked
go
on a
back
chicken
there.
bone.
Yeah.
Choked on a chicken bone. Rough way to go. He stubbed his toe. It got infected. He died.
This chicken bone. It'll hurt my neck.
It hurt my neck.
He sounded Transylvanian a little bit.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Oh, my neck.
Oh, God.
All right. Well,
Yes.
we'll get all of our folks getting the boat ready while we wait for them to come back, so we
Okay.
can head out.
I just tell her, I said, look, just stay safe. You know, just be careful
And then
while
you
we're
should
gone.
take some of that money we gave you and leave because they're gonna come back and get
Yeah,
you.
you need to move.
You
Go
want to
somewhere
move into
safe.
our studio apartment?
Magnificent bungalow.
You want to come
Yeah.
with us, mother?
Just you don't want your old mom there.
I mean, I
Alright.
kind of do.
You want your monkey more than your parents. Get out of here with that.
He says I would just get in the way. It's best if I stay here. I have a life here. You boys go off and you go save
Go
your
on in.
father. I want you to go do what I couldn't do when I was young. When I was your age.
I asked her, I was like, do you have anything that could help us?
Like what? What do you want? What do
Be
you
a
need?
bit of magic.
Magic.
Get the likeness of your dad.
The what?
The picture of your dad.
Sure. Oh, you have a picture of father?
She says, yeah. Traveling, an artist came by, a few years back, several years now. and he drew a portrait of us. He says, She said, this is pretty important to me. She grabs it. It's on the wall. She kind of rolls it up and hands it over to you.
Say thank you.
It's big. It's
It's okay.
12
It's a
inches,
portrait.
foot. Yeah.
12
All
inches.
right.
It's got.
It's like barely
give
bigger
her,
than
I mean, it's
piece of
it's a
paper.
portrait for a poor person in a fishing town. It's giant.
It's giant.
And it's a portrait of. It's got a little youngster Volder and mom and dad. Sorry, Jack.
Yeah.
My mom never
Sorry.
loved me.
I give her a hug and a kiss and.
Oh,
bid
when
her
she said a
farewell.
few years ago, she meant like 30 years ago.
Well, like
They're only in like 25.
15, 20.
Oh, is Volder only like 25? Okay.
Yeah, it was about 20 years ago.
He's younger.
I'm going for the old person thing. You know, it was just a few years ago. Well, actually, it was like 20 years ago. You know,
Yeah.
the 90s were 10 years ago. You know that thing.
Yeah. You gotta be pretty used to saying stuff like that, right?
Haha, very funny.
Oh.
Hurts because it's true.
Listen, man, I've only got like 6 more months till I'm halfway dead, so I'm right there with you.
You're not even 30 yet, are you?
Yeah, in about 6 months I'll be 30.
Do you plan on dying at 60?
Pretty much.
It's like that's it.
No
60.
point in going on.
That's
I get
it.
60.
Yep.
Hey,
What am I
60,
even
this is it. Dude, the world would be a dystopian hellscape by then. By the time I'm
Lord.
60.
It's time to move to Florida. Move to the retirement home.
Time to move.
No, I don't want to. It's gonna be
No.
underwater in 15 years. I don't want to be there. I won't be able to swim because my decrepit 35-year-old body.
Anyway, Bartok hangs out in the market a little bit. Is anyone watching him? Anyone keeping an eye on him?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
if he's in eyesight, I'll keep an eye on him. Every now and again, look over and see what he's doing.
Okay. So yeah, he's hanging out at the market, chatting up a bit, and then at one point he kind of slips behind the market and heads to the east side of the mountain of the island. You see him slipping into the jungle.
Why is he going into the jungle?
Or probably so he can cast a teleport spell without anyone seeing him.
Head back.
Back on the boat.
Anchor's up. We're headed east.
Sails unfurl. And you're going to Garstead, correct?
We're headed that direction. I'm going. Once we get underway, I'm going to go up to the crow's nest and see if I can spot that other ship.
Give me perception.
We need a spyglass.
Do you want to follow that boat, or do you want to go to Garstead?
Victor is our spyglass.
Garstead is northeast, and that boat was going east, but it had to kind of go around the island, so if it might have been going that way, but
Well, I was going to head east, like
Okay.
straight east, and then see what else. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself as I look.
Okay.
So there's
Oh yeah,
that.
I'm taking charge of the wheel.
So 31.
you don't see anything immediately, and you're staying up there though for a while.
For a little bit, yeah.
Okay, David, give me a survival check. I guess that what I give the driver.
You know what, Jack? I think you can take this back.
Oh no, it's fine. Go ahead. I needed a break anyways.
Hey,
Oh, there you
19.
go.
Ah, okay. Yep. You it's pretty easy since you got the coast to guide you, but once you lose the coast, you manage to continue your way. Victor, you notice about the time you start leaving the island, which is only 20 minutes, you see a splashing of water kind of to the north. Big animal out there in the water, whatever it is. You can't tell. You see a splash. Some
How
ripples.
far?
Several hundred feet. Way out there on the horizon.
Is that by one of the X's on the map?
I don't know where my map went. Oh wait, I think I do.
Where's the map?
I
Where's
do
the
know where
map?
Be quiet.
It's in the group.
Be quiet.
Is it in here? Did I put it in here? I did.
You sent it to us, yeah.
Nice.
No, that's the wrong one. Did I send it to you in Discord?
We're Barajar.
Yeah, I think in like
Yeah.
a group chat
I
to
don't
all of
know.
us.
Yeah, there's no X between Barajar and Garstead, so.
I have a DM one
Like
that
a-
has notes and things on it. I don't know where that one went.
Where's this group chat at? That I don't think I have.
I don't remember.
You two aren't invited to it.
Oh, fine.
Okay. And you say it's north of us?
Yeah.
North, straight north, northeast,
Yeah,
northwest?
due north.
Okay.
There's a bubbling
Something
of...
big out there. Just keep going east for a while before we turn north. I'm gonna keep an eye out for the other ship.
You pick
There's
up...
nothing. I can see no other ship that's on the horizon or anything.
It's just like it was when you came out here. It is nothing out here. You
ship?
do pick up about an hour and a half into it. You just catch way out there east, just kind of the way the sun and the parting of the sea mist. You catch a little glint of a ship way out there, decent sized ship, a couple masts.
I will cast control weather and see if we can get just a little bit of ground. I don't want to potentially be seen by them, but I want to catch up a little bit.
Okay. So you
So for
how long's
I can channel that for 8 hours.
okay.
So I
So
can change the speed of the wind a little bit.
you're going in another hour, and they seem to be keeping about that distance from you. They've kind of veered a little bit to the north, but they seem to be moving real quicker than they should be.
Unnaturally fast.
Yeah, similar to you.
So yeah, even with the wind at our backs, we're not catching. Does it look like their sails are fuller than they should be?
They're getting good winds just like you are. Once you put the spell out.
Interesting.
We need more sails than them. We need to upgrade to a galleon.
So
Also, they
Wait,
are
does
a
this
little bit
seem
bigger
like-
boat, so they're catching more. So they're going to be a little
This
faster than
isn't-
you.
Yeah.
Just at base speed.
I should be able to change the wind around us as opposed to everywhere.
Right.
Okay. So it looks like they're doing something similar on their boat.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. If only we had a
Alright.
better look.
I thought you were going to say cleric and I was going to punch you.
No.
Doing everything I can.
No.
All right. Is the sorceress awake
Yeah,
yet?
I was about to say, sorceress, you hear... She wakes up.
I'll climb down. Hey. How you feeling?
She looks around. I feel great.
Okay, good. So I'm going to try not to let Shiro punch you again.
You don't really care how I feel, do you?
A little bit. I want you to be as comfortable as one can be when tied up on the mast. I've been tied up on that very mast before.
Oh, yeah?
It was not particularly comfortable.
Is this your blood? She looks at the,
No,
the
that one's
stains
not
all
mine.
around.
That was something real gross. It was like a succubus. We killed a few things on that post. Luckily, one was not me. Anyway, did Sim come here on the ship, or did he teleport here like he teleported out?
So what is this? Is this just like ask the questions and I answer them and then you punch me? Is this how this works?
Well, I'm trying to keep Shiro away from you so he doesn't punch you in the
I have an idea how to keep him away from me. Why don't you untie me? Give me back that
Seems like a
component
bad
pouch
idea.
of mine.
Seems like a real bad idea.
I'll be out of your hair. You won't even know I'm gone.
Well, I already don't really know you're here. You're tied to the mast. It's fine. Don't worry about my hair. So Sim, did he teleport here or did he have a boat?
Sim gets wherever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants.
Bow wow.
That was not very, very helpful. Okay. So if I keep Shiro from punching you, and then maybe I will consider letting you go. Do you think you could answer some questions for me? Forthright. Can I make a persuasion check?
Go for it.
Roll high.
Oh.
Come on.
23.
Hey!
trying to play good cop. Shiro gets real mad sometimes. He just likes to punch people, but I try not to keep him. Try to keep him away from you. You help
Would
me.
you like me to play bad cop?
She kind of smiles at you and she
have a bad
says,
cop.
she says, I like you. I
I
understand.
kind of like you too.
I think
although
we understand
would
each
still
other.
fight you.
And so maybe we could work together. Says you're working for this coward.
Well, he's
Come work for us.
what? What do you do?
I'm a healer. I make things better.
Are you? What? You don't look like any healer I've seen. Anyway, what is your goal? Is what I meant. What is? If I come work for you, what would I do?
You would help us build something. You wouldn't be some
Look.
rabble on the seas like you are now. You'd be something.
I'm no carpenter.
You don't have to work with wood. You can work with, I don't know, cows? What do you work with?
I don't build things out of cows either. No.
You kind of look like a cow.
Are you trying to
Ouch.
hurt my feelings?
Oh my
Ouch,
goodness.
man. She's
Jeez.
I'm trying to be nice to you. I'm trying to keep you
Yeah.
from getting punched in the face. And
Sorry, just a little joke.
That's not very funny. Your
You
humor
kind of
could
look
use
like a
some
cow.
Oh my.
She says that's about as good as offers you're gonna get because you've made Sim angry. He was already angry, so now he's gonna be even more angry.
What role was that? Was that rogue? Was he just like was he important?
Well, I mean, to some people, the people that he killed, it's probably the most important thing that ever happened to him.
That's a weird thing to say. Was he important to Sim?
Sure.
Who's next in command after Sim?
See, now these are the kind of questions that I'm not going to be answering unless you
Okay.
show me some sort of good faith.
Okay, let me go find Shiro. Maybe he will help you remember. Hold on. Does she say wait or anything as I walk
Give me an
up?
intimidate check.
But it's so bad.
I need to be up there to intimidate.
I can intimidate. I'm proficient in that.
4.
She says, yeah, go get that coward. I'd like to talk to him.
Hey, Shiro.
I'll come down.
She's awake again, and I have to go back up to the crow's nest to keep a lookout. You want to, like, punch her or something? I don't know. She's not being very friendly. She called me a cow. I'll talk to you later. And I start climbing up.
You do
Yes,
kind of
he's
look like a cow.
crying.
No, I'm just kidding.
She sees Shiro coming. She says, you sure you want to do this? You want to run away? I hear that's what you do.
Run away, huh? You know what Sims did to me?
I heard the story.
Did he tell you? What did he tell you?
Well, he made you burn your village. That's what I hear.
Just, huh? Why would I do that?
I don't know.
He mercilessly sent soldiers and killed my whole family, my people. And that's the story he tells, huh? You run with the wrong crowd.
As I see
Been
it,
told lies.
it's a powerful crowd.
Well, obviously not too powerful. He went running from me.
He'll be back.
Yeah, and then he'll run again. Like he always does. Always running. Can't handle his problems by himself. Lunai's back, and he comes to the one person that wants to kill him the most because he knows he's the only one strong enough to deal with Lunai. Why show up? Why even come for me? If I'm some worthless being coward, as you say, why spend the time, the effort to find me? Even put yourself in that position, or your people. Why'd he put you there, huh? What was the point? You didn't have to be there. If I'm nothing, why were you there? Why was Headless over here?
Says, well, we saw you, and Volder was there. It seemed like a pretty good opportunity.
Didn't you say this boat was like really small? So could I just hear this like conversation?
Bye, Jack.
Unless you're in the mansion.
Oh, they're on the mission. Never mind then.
If you're in the mansion, you don't hear it. I don't think
Oh.
you can hear outside the doors.
No, the mansion's soundproof.
Well, I'm not in the mission. I'm on the wheel.
I'll come out and see what's going on. I've been hanging out for a long time.
If you come out, I'll say, Finn,
Oh,
come up here
what?
for a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll climb up the mast.
Okay.
I'll climb around our tied up person and then go up the mast.
Finn, you
Talk
can
like I'm
make
a
your
coward.
stuff-
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead. Sorry.
Let you finish your conversation. This is going to be a different
Okay.
thing.
You keep saying I'm a coward.
So that's what he calls you.
Coward. Oh, I'm just gonna punch her.
She says,
Knock her
the
back
coward
up.
and the.
This is kind of a good thing because the more people think you're a coward, the more people will underestimate you. And underestimation is the
Estimation.
doom of everyone.
More math.
Or math. All right. What do you want from me?
Finn, you can make yourself look like Sim, right?
Oh, yes, I can.
Pull the head out. You're going to talk to the head, okay?
How big is this crow's nest?
Big enough for 2 people.
Real tight with the fur bowl.
You're like huge, and I'm like, so what do you want me to do? All right, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll talk to that head. What do you want me to ask it?
Okay, when I cast the spell, you're going to say, "You see that boat out there? Is that our boat?" And he's going to say, "Oh, well, maybe he says yes." And you say, "Why aren't we on our boat?" And then you say, he says, "I don't know." And then you say, "Where is our boat headed?" Head, whatever your name is. And then he will tell us where the boat is headed, maybe.
Should I just ask where it's headed to like?
Well, that seems weird. Like, you see, I want you to seem angry that we are not on the boat, and it's maybe his fault.
I gotcha.
Okay.
I'll do exactly as he says.
You can dress up as Sim.
I'm not
Disguise
dressing up as him.
well, disguise
Just-
yourself.
Yeah.
Your face.
And then, okay, so there's like 3 questions.
It's
Maybe say, we need to go get Jaren. Yell down and tell them to tell them where to go. I don't want to yell that loud. My voice, I got choked a little bit.
The first few
Okay.
questions I was on board, but this last one's like,
Well, you have extra questions, and if we don't know what we can't find out what we need, you can improvise, I suppose. All right, you ready?
okay, I'll do the first few questions.
one thing on that spell. Can the head see? What's the spell? Is it
It's speak with dead. The corpse must still have a mouth, and then
That's all
corpse
he
only
has.
knows what it knew in life. I mean, it
I'm gonna
can
say
see
that
because if you were hostile, if it recognized you as an enemy, it doesn't have to be honest. So
okay? Being the caster, getting him to like see and understand what he's looking at is a stretch. He kind of knows his surroundings, but being able to like point at something and say, "Is that what I want?" That might be a bit of a stretch.
maybe just say, "Someone stole our boat. Where do you think our boat is going? Where?"
Well, if someone stole our boat, he wouldn't know where it was going, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, help me out here.
I'll just ask him, where's our boat going? Because he has no reason to not answer me, right?
Okay, just be real intimidating about it, so that maybe he thinks that if he doesn't just answer, he's going to get punished or something. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, and I will go ahead and cast Speak with Dead.
Okay.
And let him talk to Finn.
I'll be like, where's our boat going?
Wherever you want, Captain.
Where's the home base?
Garstead.
Is Does that line up with what we had?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gar said.
Where's Jaren?
Where's Jaren?
Probably dead.
Where was he before he was dead?
Was he on the boat?
Yes.
And Pete?
Monkey? On island.
Okay, that's all 5.
All right.
Should we keep this for like another week, or do we not need this anymore?
I mean, what else is he gonna know? Like, he's just
I
a.
guess we have hers, so if we need it.
Yeah.
Let's toss it off the ship.
Let the sharks eat it.
We should have done that in front of her, but where the head couldn't see her, with her mouth taped up, so that she could see us. Like, if she doesn't answer, this is what we're gonna do.
Well, it's too late for that. All right. Thanks, Finn.
All right.
You
Well,
got
I
that,
assume
Go
I heard
down
all of
there
that.
and- you can go
So
down-
now I'm barely
go down there
thinking
and
about
trick
Pete.
her into thinking you're Sim while you like that.
Go down there and slap her away.
Yeah.
What are you doing on this boat? How'd you get captured? Have everyone just lay on the ground behind
Might as
her,
well.
like they're dead.
We actually have Empire armor that we got from the island. You can
Yeah.
go
We
put it
do.
on.
Yeah, I could, and then like
Actually, can.
everyone could lay around like they were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could be like, why should I let you free? You already sucked enough to
captured.
get captured.
And,
Sim was wearing special armor. He wasn't wearing typical armor,
Oh, okay.
Empire stuff. Remember,
You
he
have
had
the Emperor's armor. Is it not as
well,
good?
give him Lunai's armor.
Uh,
It's fancy.
it didn't look like his though, right?
At a glance,
Like, really
would someone
orange.
be able to tell the difference?
Shiro knows that Sim and Lunai did not get along. And so you'd have better luck doing what you're trying to do with him not wearing Lunai's armor.
Unless maybe we say, I killed Lunai.
Everyone
took her
kind of
off."
knew in the Empire that Sim did not like Lunai.
Maybe he just took her armor.
Shut-
What
where's Pete?
information are we trying to get from her? Is the thing.
Well, we're trying to make sure we know where we're going. We think we do, but
We do now. We know for sure that it's Garstead, right?
well, about 90%.
We don't know where it is on
He
Garstead.
just said the island.
What's the island?
We know the island,
We think we do
Karstead
the
or
island.
Parsted?
Garstead.
Karstead. We're going to Karstead.
Garstead with a G.
Garsted.
Is this boat turning north now, you said?
Yeah.
Following?
Is it? I'm just following orders.
Do you want to just? Oh wait, I'm not there.
We need like a motor on our boat. That
You're on the
makes it go
wheel, Hank.
faster than the wind.
Jack?
No.
I'm on the wheel.
Boulders. I'm kind of there.
We're gonna
Is
do that
this-
Veritasium thing to go faster than the wind.
You
as
are.
it gets sort
You
of
have magic
a little
pushing you
later.
along.
Oh
Can you
yeah, that's
tell
true.
us that you got that information from the head?
I mean, I will when I come down if Finn doesn't before I come down.
Whenever she wakes up.
That's I just want to know.
So you want me to like tell her? We already know. We know where the home base is and everything.
Yeah.
So let's get some questions. What do you want to ask her?
I think we use intimidation on our side here. We'll tell her we know to go to Garstead, where they're at, and I'll look at her and tell her I'm gonna love it when you get to watch me kill your boss.
Wait, are we going to do the fake out thing?
I think I don't think the fake out thing's gonna work because she's gonna at a glance she might be able it might like pass off, but it's not gonna be at a glance. I'm gonna be standing right in front of her. I think the best bet is to be like, do you think your life is worth a trade for someone else?
She may have a concussion by now. She may not know for sure.
She
Uh,
only had one hit point. All you had to do was like flick her forehead like that, and she's like, oh, dead out.
Let's heal her up a little bit. Wake her up.
hold on. I'm gonna cast enhanceability on Finn.
What are you enhancing? My
I'm giving you advantage on all of your charisma checks.
hey, does that count for persuasion and intimidation and all that jazz?
Yeah, there's a charisma.
Nice.
Okay, you want me to wake her?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wake her up. I'm gonna
you still look
I'm gonna
like Sim.
I don't need to look like Sim for this.
That's just what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look like me. I'm gonna pull up a chair and sit down.
I'm gonna grab her head and hold it up so she has to look at Finn when we wake her up.
Okay. I'm going
Have
to stand back and just cast a healing word on her from a distance.
Are you afraid she's gonna bite your fingers?
I don't know. She's crazy. All right, here we go. 8 hit points.
Okay. She looks around and sees the parties here, all here. She says, "This is fun. What's next?"
It's a ton of fun, isn't it? So here's the thing: we know where the home base is, Garstead. We're following your boat. We're not falling behind. We'll keep up. Here's your options. You're gonna tell us what we want, or you can maybe get traded for a prisoner, or maybe we keep you alive and we bring Sim aboard and we kill him in front of you and dash all your hopes and dreams. Which one of those options do you like?
I like option C.
And then we pay the favor back, just like this coward. We'll just hunt down your family and kill them too, because that's what true strong men do, right?
My family's already dead.
Oh yeah, okay. What about? I could probably hunt down and find what kind of elf is she?
Wild
elf from the Feywild.
She looks like she could be from Feanor.
Listen,
that kind of elf.
Whatever you love, we can find out what it is, and we'll burn it all down.
She nods at you. I like it. I like
Must
it.
be used to that. Sim does that a lot.
Listen, Sim's a coward. He's been running from us.
Give me an
for
intimidation.
What feels like years.
An intimidation,
all right.
Eric.
I'll intimidate.
Rolling that 20 and this is over.
Even with that 8, I have a 20.
Okay. She smiles at you. She says, "I think we could work well together. Very well."
Maybe, but not until you're, well...
I tell you what, I'm gonna grab her face and make her look at me. I think we could work well together too. Maybe if you just told us what we want to know, you can join us.
She says, I don't think that's really what I want. But,
I'm good at making people powerful. I made a guy a pirate king. I'm giving a being back a source of energy that is way more powerful than anything you could imagine.
I can imagine a lot. You kind of get the idea.
You can't imagine this.
Your intimidation did not work.
Listen, I've laid out the options you have. Well, either if you're important enough, you'll get traded for a prisoner. If you're not important enough, well, I suppose you'll die.
Or, your hands are tied. She says, I escape, and then I lead Sim to you, or you go
here. That would be great.
To Barajar. You all die, and well, that's about how that one ends.
I mean, we could also just cut your head off and then get the information we need from your dead body. So that's what we did with your rogue friend. That's how we found out where your base was.
She's very clever.
We're a clever bunch. We're also a very powerful, clever bunch.
Maybe we'll just take you to Alzira. She could use more skeletons in her army.
If you're so powerful, why are you a bunch of pirates?
Because being pirates is fun.
She says you could be so much more.
What, with the
Empire?
Empire?
We could be
with the Empire where they kill children for fun.
We could be destroyers of the Empire 2.0. We destroyed him once. We could do it again. We killed Lunai once. We could kill her again.
This is no longer Lunai's empire. This is Sim's empire now.
I don't think so. He seems pretty scared of her. I mean, she did escape hell. I gotta give her that's plus. We did that. That's pretty hard.
It wasn't easy.
She had it a little easier than us because we killed the jailer. But, credit where credit's due.
She says, it seems like powerful folks like you should be doing more things than just out here sailing around and threatening elves against a mast of a ship.
We are doing more important things, just more important things that are way over your head. This is just like a speed
said
bump
your
that we're
family,
having to go
right?
over.
Would you want to see him again? They could come back.
She
Yeah, we
says,
could do that.
I know of resurrection.
Oh no, this isn't resurrection. This
We'll
is
just-
different.
We'll just go to wherever they're at in the afterlife and bring them back.
She kind of squints at you. Says, what do you mean?
I mean, I'll plane shift to whatever plane their souls are on, and I'll bring them back here. Done it a few times.
Says, you may be powerful, but you're not that powerful.
Idea. What if we take back one of her dead that she really loves, and then we torture them in front of her?
Whoa, hey,
Older brother.
Boulder's messed up.
He is.
She smiles at Chiro and she says, yeah, you guys are, you're the good guys.
Victor's just over with his face in his palm. What have I gotten myself into?
We're not gonna bring your family back to life to torture them in front of you, no matter what.
She
The
says,
new guy
I'm
says.
sure they're being tortured as we speak.
Oh, so you think they're in hell?
Oh.
I know where they are.
Not a fun place.
Easy peasy. Hell's a breeze. We got
Easy peasy,
contacts.
Hell is breezy.
Yeah, that's right, dude. We got contacts in hell, dude. We're basically regulars down there.
She says,
So what do you say? You want to help us out?
what do you want from me?
We just want information.
And what?
Lay it.
And what do I get in return?
How
Free?
about a little bit of good faith, and I'll cut her wrists free. She doesn't have her components pouch.
She begins muttering something under her breath.
Counterspell.
Is it a roll?
It depends on what level everything is cast at.
I'm gonna cast counterspell at 8th level.
Jeez.
Okay. She goes, puts her hand on it. She kind of shrugs. Thought it was worth a shot.
You weren't going
What's you
anywhere.
about to cast?
I'm a sorcerer too. You thought I didn't think of that?
She says, just a little heal. Nothing to be scared of.
There you go. We untied your hands. Now, how about you tell us about how many people does he have? Where's his room? Where's he located specifically, so that we can negotiate with
She
him?
says, you really think you can do something on Garstead? It's a
Yeah,
fortress.
sure. Why not?
You're rebuilding an empire there. There's no way.
Sims
can get
is
in.
not the guy to build an empire.
Well, he's,
Nah.
he's
He's a
doing
tyrant.
it.
He's a murderer. I'm not saying I'm any better, but
But I'm a little better.
I know
I'm a
I'm
little
not- I know what he is because
I'm like the skim on top. Oh, dang it, cat.
What about you? Why don't you run the empire? Take out Sim. You control it.
Sim has a following. And he saved my life.
Yeah, but if we take him out and say that you did it, right? Then you'll
I've
have a
actually done
following.
that before. There's a new pirate king, you know.
Yeah.
You might
We're
have
great.
saved your life
We're
once,
great
but
at military coups. We like to call ourselves America. That's the name of our ship. We like to fund rebellions.
The name of our ship is the USA. The name of our team is
USA.
America.
She says, I don't know what you want from me, but whatever you think you're doing on Garstead, you're not going to get anywhere no matter what I tell you. It's not going to do you any good.
Will it not? I mean, if it's not going to do us any good, you could at least tell us, right?
It's a fortress.
Big fortress?
Yeah, that's
How many-
where he's rebuilding.
How many people you think are following him?
Hundreds.
Oh, is that all? Hundreds? Okay. What about Lunai? What do you know about her? How many people she got following her?
I don't know. I've heard the name, but I don't know other than that.
Oh. That's disappointing. So you're not like a general or an officer or anything.
We don't really do ranks like that.
Is it because there's only one rank and it's his and everyone else is just below that?
It's a common good where we have a goal. We work together.
Communism. Okay, yeah.
And pests like you keep getting in our way. We do what we can to stop it.
Listen, there has to be someone else getting in your way besides us. We didn't even know you guys were still alive until you showed up to try to convince us to go kill someone. You could have easily just avoided us and you probably would have been better off.
But now we know where you're at, and I'm coming.
That's true.
Well, you had your chance. You won't catch Sim off guard again.
I bet a dragon could help in taking down a castle.
You go
Probably.
to hell, you know dragons. What are you, like some sort of storytellers?
Yeah.
Kind of rolls her eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good story.
Yeah.
I don't have a tuning fork to hell, do I?
Mm-mm.
Did we get another tuning fork? I was
Have
looking
you
for
ever
one
read a
Glass
book
Island.
called The Ascension?
Do not! What are we doing? Stop this!
Been there, man?
No more of that. That's
Good
out of
luck.
character. Tell you what. Was I able to buy a tuning fork at the last big island we were at? I can't remember.
You
if
have
we did or not.
one.
Do I have a blank one?
You do have a blank one, yeah. You have a blank one, and you have one to the material plane, and you have one to your hut.
Give me a little bit of time, and I'll come back and I'll show you something. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna ask everyone to follow me.
She's going.
I'll
to cat-
stay and watch her.
Yeah, you stay and watch her. Victor, Jack, and not Boulder. Boulder, you stay out here. I
Okay,
trust
I'm
you
gonna-
less and less every time you open your mouth.
I'm gonna grab the whatever member of our crew has the best perception. Tell them to go try to keep an eye on that ship.
We'll say that Cook can do that.
The lockpick guy? Yeah.
No, that was
Oh, that was Deck.
Deck.
That's deck.
All right, guys.
I follow.
Should go keep
You
an
see
eye
the
on it.
ship out there? Just try to keep an eye on it. Make sure we don't fall too far behind it.
Okay. Climbs on it.
No problem. Heidi ho.
Am I coming?
Wait, what is
we
it?
make it.
No, you're steering the ship.
Okay, where are we going? Are you guys going in the mansion?
Yeah, we're going in the mansion. Talk about something. All right, Victor.
Stay here. We're going in the mansion. We have to talk about something very important.
Yeah, we need to talk
Very
about
important.
something.
It's your Christmas
Stay there,
present. Don't
brother.
listen in.
Yeah.
Shouldn't maybe I be a part of this? Since
No.
No, you shouldn't.
you sure?
Steer the
Yes,
ship.
every secret we let you know about, you tell everyone about it.
What's?
uh,
I haven't told anyone about any secrets.
I just don't trust you.
Are you sure that's not Shiro?
It's both of you. But I can't stop Shiro from knowing stuff because he already knows everything. All right. Listen, we need something to be a little more convincing for her. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get to hell with my amulet, and then I'm going to tune a fork there, and then I'm going to take her there.
This seems like a terrible idea.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
go
See
for
you
it.
later then. Hope you don't die.
She won't have a spell component or anything, so won't even matter.
No, I mean, hope you don't die while you're plane shifting around randomly.
Ah, nah. Most of the planes are pretty banal. There's only a couple that try to kill you every time you show up.
In her
Okay. What did you
in
need
her
me for?
who took her component pouch?
I think Finn did. He's the sorcerer who would know.
I wanted to take
What
her
stuff
component
does.
pouch and her focus.
Okay, her focus was the wand.
Okay.
Her component pouch. There's not a lot in it,
Yeah.
but do you look inside?
Yeah, sure. I'll take a look.
You see a diamond,
Severed finger.
and you see a bunch of diamond dust in there.
Oh.
I like diamonds. You should give those to me.
200 gold worth of diamond dust and one 500 gold diamond.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it to you.
She really doesn't have any components other than those are the only things in there.
Everything
Oh,
else
chill.
is just like
No, there's
Is
a
that-
little bit more. Sorry, she does have one other spell that has components.
You said a 500.
You see, there, you pull out a cricket and some sand.
yeah, normal stuff.
Yeah.
I have Newt.
A
Yeah, just
500
stuff you
gold
keep in a
diamond and
pouch.
200 gold worth of diamond dust. You
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
What spell takes a 500 gold diamond?
Is that
some
normal?
sort of resurrection spell. I believe it is.
I think convincing her that we're not bluffing when we're telling her all these things. Because I think that's what most people think we're doing, is bluffing.
Yeah, Raised Dead. Raised Dead takes a 500 gold diamond.
Oh, Ray's dead. Okay, yeah, the not good version of resurrection.
It's still resurrection. It's like the medium. You don't bring back an undead. You bring a dead creature back to life.
Oh, okay.
It's just like 10 days as opposed to a year or whatever.
Gotcha.
I'm down here with her. I'm gonna ask her if she knows who Bartok is.
She says no.
Are we ending for tonight?
We'll go a little longer here in a minute.
Okay.
What did you need from me?
I just want to let you know what the plan was, basically.
Okay. Good luck.
I will use my Amulet of Planes.
Okay.
I've been wanting to tune this fork anyways.
You're doing it inside the mansion?
Yeah, I'll do it from inside the
It would
mansion.
be hilarious if you shifted to the material plane.
That would be funny. I guess I'll go outside the mansion and just like chill below deck and do this.
Wait, what would happen if he did?
So you need to. Okay, what are you doing?
You've been wasted.
Using the amulet. It's like a roll, right?
Do you know what happens if you fail?
Uh-oh.
Know what happens if you fail?
You identified it, right? So you know what all this stuff.
Yeah, huh.
DC 15 intelligence check on successful. You go to where you need to name a location that you are familiar with on another plane of existence.
Yeah.
On failure, you and each creature within and object within 15 feet of you travel to a random destination. Roll on the chart.
Yeah,
You
I
should
knew that.
walk into the water when you
Yeah,
go-
yeah.
I knew that there was a chance I go somewhere random.
So
and that's
1 to
fine.
60, you're going to be in hell somewhere random. In a 61 to 100, you're somewhere random, some other plane.
Ooh,
Wow.
It's gonna be spicy.
Maybe
15 feet? Alright, you guys stay away from me.
you go swim a little like 20 feet out
Or fly.
before you do it so our boat doesn't end up in hell. Or half of our boats.
That's a good point. Is the boat an object, or is the boat many
it-
objects?
It is.
It's the
Oh,
it's
are
the
we gonna get it? Are
what's
we
it, the ship of Theseus. Is that the
Theseus.
one? Yeah.
The ship of Theseus, yeah.
Is it the many parts or is it the whole thing?
Yeah. This is the whole thing, yeah. If I take a 15-foot cube out of the middle of the ship and we rebuild it,
Is it
this
still
the
the
same
ship?
Is it still the same ship?
Oh, no.
I can
Okay.
go out away from the boat before I do this.
You're flying out there with what? Just you?
Just me.
Okay.
I mean, I can plane shift back very quickly. So
If you, as
I'm
long
not-
as you get the spell slots for it.
yeah, I do. Plane shift is a 7th level spell.
One action.
You already used it once today.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I should probably wait a day. Thanks for reminding me.
You got the spell slots for that.
I forgot that we
You
used
just
it to
get
come back to the
stuck in
ship.
hell.
We get stuck in hell.
I gotta find a place to rest for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I
gonna
know that
rest
one
over
cave.
here.
That cave. We slept in that cave
Like,
a
where'd
lot.
he go?
He said he was coming right
Yeah,
back.
he said he was coming back.
Yeah, right.
Where
I
was he
guess I'll
going?
wait.
Just heading over to hell for a minute.
Yeah.
Heading
Just
over,
for
popping
24
over to hell
hours.
for a minute,
He said he had to get some cigarettes in hell.
Yeah.
and then I never came back.
Oh my god.
Hell cigarettes are the best cigarettes. They got that little extra, je ne sais quoi.
Wow.
All right. So in that case, we're resting for 24 hours while we try
Yeah.
to trail this boat.
Okay.
Wow.
How long of
We're
a sail
finishing
is
our
this?
24 hours.
It's about
Alright.
a 2-day sail, I think is what
Oh, okay,
it
okay.
is. Okay, and yeah, we can probably, this is probably a place to end it then, since some shenanigans are about to happen. So you are following a boat.
Yep.
And that's where we'll end.
Okay.
So early night tonight, but we'll be back probably next Friday.
And you'll be back in like a couple hours.
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple hours and stream some more.
Oh boy, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Hanging out. It'll be a blast.
It'll be a blast. He says.
All right. So thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
All right.
Goodbye.
See ya.
I already subbed, so I have nothing to do this time.